Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The WWE Raw program that airs tonight was filmed earlier. The next premium live event, Crown Jewel 2024, is slated to be the main emphasis of this program. Along with Crown Jewel, the Bloodline saga is among the most fascinating continuing plots. After the original tribal chief turned down a reunion with Jey Uso, the new Bloodline attacked Roman Reigns and Jimmy Uso on the most recent SmackDown. But Paul Heyman may be back on Raw tonight with a specific goal in mind to make amends with the Yeet Master. Since Roman Reigns has not yet forgiven Jey Uso, only Paul Heyman can persuade him to reconcile with the former Intercontinental Champion. Even though Reigns treated Jey poorly in the past, the Wiseman's first order of business would be to make amends with him and encourage him to return to the Og bloodline. You could possibly see this discussion airing as a backstage piece on tonight's WWE Raw. After that, Heyman may talk to Roman Reigns about how important Jey Uso is to neutralize Solo Sikoa's bloodline. Paul Heyman has been Mia on TV recently. At the tail end of June, he made his last appearance on SmackDown when he was assaulted by Solo Sikoa. Paul Heyman's role in bringing the Og bloodline back together is an open question, as is the future of Jey Uso. Jey Uso may still have a significant news to make, even if it has nothing to do with the continuing Bloodline saga. Adam Pearce may declare a rematch between Braun Breaker and Jey Uso for the Saudi Arabia event at Crown Jewel 2024, which might be related to this announcement. A prior edition of WWE Raw featured the Yeet Master's dethroning of Breaker. 1 week after winning the championship, Braun gave Jey some respect. The 26-year-old superstar, however, showed his real colors last week on the Red brand when he attacked Jey Uso after his win against Xavier Woods. A rematch between the two seems to be within the realm of possibilities in light of this development. In order to give the Stamford-based organization plenty of time to create fan enthusiasm for their rematch at Crown Jewel, tonight's WWE Raw broadcast might be the ideal venue for this announcement. Fans are never bored watching WWE because the landscape is continuously changing due to rivalries, betrayals, and surprising alliances. Romeo Reigns' The Bloodline and the Samoan Wrestling Dynasty's internal strife have been two of the most fascinating tales of the last several years. With the group seems about to crumble, there is one name at the epicenter of the mayhem: Jey Uso. Having severed relations with his family and been rejected by his cousin, Roman Reigns, Jey has been forging his own way on WWE Raw. However, there have been whispers that an infamous character is planning to encounter Jey Uso again, this time with a unique goal in mind that may alter his destiny in profound ways. Is this renowned person planning something special for Jey Uso? And might this interaction be the catalyst for a huge plot twist? Let's take a look at where this volatile scenario may go on WWE Raw, why Jey's recent problems matter, and how a returning legend could change the outcome of this dispute. Jey Uso has been the center of attention for a captivating storyline in WWE for months. As a faithful Bloodline member and part of the Usos, Jey has finally had enough of Roman Reigns' power abuse, manipulation, and gaslighting after years of supporting Reigns. Earlier this year, Jey openly rejected Reigns, indicating his exit from the Bloodline, and the animosity between Roman and Jey reached a crescendo. Since she ran away from home, Jey has been on a path of self-discovery and atonement. He spent a considerable amount of time under Roman Reigns' thumb, acting as an enforcer for the tyrant ruler and, in essence, a victim of his rule. However, Jey has recently been attempting to establish his own identity as a single wrestler on WWE Raw. The fact that Reigns made it plain that Jey would never be accepted back into the family further added to the difficulties. As a result of Roman's rejection, Jey felt emotionally torn and exposed. The psychological wounds from his time under Reigns' control clearly continue to burden Jey, despite his progress toward becoming a prominent figure on Raw. Jey seems to be facing an uncertain future, without a faction to lean on, and the added burden of trying to carve out a unique legacy. The reappearance of the legendary character, who cares deeply about Jey's fortunes, enters the picture at this point. While The Rock, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, may not be the famous figure set to face Jey Uso on WWE Raw, rumors are swirling that he is. Everyone knows how long The Rock has been a member of the Bloodline. The Rock's relationship to Roman Reigns and the Usos is a plot point that WWE has suggested at before. He is from the illustrious Unsung wrestling family, which has strong roots in the Samoan dynasty. For a long time, many fans' wildest dreams have included The Rock's participation in the Bloodline narrative. With Roman Reigns firmly established as the tribal chief, it seems that WWE has been teasing a possible mega match between Reigns and The Rock to establish the rightful leader of the Samoan clan. The Rock may have other priorities at the moment, like mentoring Jey Uso, safeguarding the family name, or even testing Jey's suitability to bear it, even if that ideal marriage is on the horizon. There may be a few goals if The Rock returned to face Jey Uso with a specific reason. The Rock may have conflicting feelings about whether or not to stop Jey from going bonkers after his rift with Roman. On the other side, The Rock may see this as a chance to challenge Jey's determination, encouraging him to overcome the obstacles and reach his full potential. In any case, Jey Uso's personal plotline and the larger Bloodline epic would be profoundly affected by a confrontation between The Rock and Jey. Family loyalty may be at the root of The Rock's decision to face Jey Uso. Even though he has been away from WWE for a while, The Rock has never stopped standing up for his Samoan roots. The Rock may see Jey's exit from the Bloodline as an opportunity to restore respect to the family, especially because Roman Reigns is representing a darker, more brutal style of leadership. A possible turn of events might see The Rock taking on the role of a mentor to Jey, helping him escape the poisonous atmosphere that Reigns had created. The Rock has the potential to boost Jey's self-esteem as a solo artist, empowering him to overcome the pain that Roman caused him and forge his own path. This may set the stage for a number of segments in which The Rock trains Jey, allowing him to rediscover his motivation and establish himself as a serious threat on WWE Raw. But maybe there's more to The Rock's motivation than meets the eye. Maybe The Rock wants to see whether Jey can handle the brutal WWE environment on his own, without his loved ones cheering him on. Whether so, he should challenge Jey. True, The Rock had to overcome many obstacles on his own, but he ultimately succeeded. The Rock may challenge Jey to his physical and mental limitations in a series of bouts, and Jey may be required to demonstrate his mettle as a solitary opponent.